Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the Genesis 28 apartment building, and that's it straight ahead. And on the left, this one is Parkhurst 1, another residential building. Okay, but today we're going to talk about the Genesis 28 apartments. They're still under construction, they're not finished yet. But we are on Waterloo Avenue in the city of Kingston. Very nice apartment building. It's a high-rise building, and this is the new trend now in building in Jamaica. You're going to go up high-rise buildings. There are so many of them being constructed in Jamaica right now. Probably about 50 buildings going up, whether it's a call center, commercial, residential, or a hotel. Jamaica is really seeing a level of construction never seen before. It's amazing how things have picked up in Jamaica. Alright, and actually you can't see it because this building is blocking it. But behind this building is another high-rise apartment building, that's the Rogers, which is going to be 20 floors. Alright, so we're going to go through an article that gives a lot more information on this building. And Genesis 28, the one we're looking at straight ahead, that is 8 floors. The one on the left, which is Parkhurst, this is 7 floors. And the one behind it, which you can't see now, it's the Rogers, and that one is 20 floors. 20. That will be the tallest building in Jamaica when finished. And all 3 buildings are residential apartments. Okay, so we're going to go through an article that gives a lot more information on the Genesis 28 project. A young housing developer is seeking to use skills gained from the Jamaica Combined Cadet Force and Service clubs to impact youth by providing manual work on his firm's construction sites. Managing Director of Alfran Developments Limited, Ricardo Foster, said during the development of the company's first housing project, Genesis 28, on Waterloo Road in St. Andrew, over 60 inner city youth were employed. He points out that based on the services they rendered, he saw a need for the entity to invest in their growth. I will be incorporating some skills training and personal development, getting people the basic dignity, a birth certificate, and a bank account. Help develop these young people who are coming out of some of the most marginalized areas, Mr. Foster said at the recent ribbon cutting of the housing complex. He noted that as a high school 9th grader, he could not spell a 4-letter word until he went into the cadet movement and had a remake of his life. Mr. Foster said this enabled him to leave high school with 3 subjects, and after getting additional 3, he pursued law at the University of Technology, UTech. I see myself in them. They have ambition and they have aspirations. These are young people who want to be part of something, and you can't allow gangsters to recruit them. If there is a positive institution that wants to recruit them, they will come. I am inspired to recruit them to do something positive, and I want to develop them, he added. The project was financed by the Jamaica Mortgage Bank, and Mr. Foster pointed out that through the institution's rigorous monitoring, they have learned best practices in construction. I don't need to question the integrity of the houses because of the oversight provided by the JMB. I want to applaud the bank for making me feel comfortable. It forced me to learn construction the right way, the managing director said. Meanwhile, Prime Minister the Most Honorable Andrew Holness said, "From what you have built, it would seem that you have conducted yourself well in the actual construction process. We need more developers like you. It is heartening to see a young man come to the fore, run such a massive project, and did not sacrifice decency and integrity. We need more developers like yourself to come on board to partner with the government to build the 70,000 units that we need, Mr. Holness said. For his part, JMMB Managing Director Courtney Winter said Genesis 28 was an ideal project to add a different look to Kingston, and these developers were, in our eyes, ordinary people. He added that for the past 50 years, the JMB has been empowering ordinary developers, and the project done by Alfran was a good model for public private partnership. It was efficiently done. The developers are model developers, and we are proud of that, Mr. Winter said. The Jamaica Mortgage Bank was established in 1971 and is on a mission to mobilize resources for an on lending to private and public sector developers and financial institutions in support of national settlement goals. It welcomes applications for construction financing to facilitate the development of affordable housing. Project proposals must meet the JMMB's housing guidelines, and to be eligible for consideration for financing, the developer must be knowledgeable about the housing sector and be able to fund 20% of the total development cost. The bank's main pillar of operations is in the provision of interim financing to developers of housing solutions. It has acquired substantial technical expertise in the field during its 50-year existence and is recognized in the industry for successfully financing a wide range of housing projects islandwide. In recent years, the institution launched its technical support services, offering access to its technical expertise as a means of supporting other providers of bridge or interim financing to the housing sector to improve the success rate of financing activities in the industry. It is expected that the new service will not only serve to reduce construction risks experienced by other players in the housing finance market, but also produce improved returns on their investments in the sector, while advancing joint efforts to increase Jamaica's housing stock and bring home ownership within the reach of more people. Alright, so that's the history behind the Genesis 28 project. And as you can see, this is a very nice complex. And I noticed something where the Prime Minister said they need to build 70,000 units. So that would explain why so many of these buildings are going up, because 70,000 units is a lot, and I guess NHT just can't build 70,000 units. So there are so many buildings going up, and these are stylish buildings. Look at this. These buildings add such a difference to the Kingston skyline. Alright guys, thanks for taking the tour with us. The building is still under construction. It's not finished yet. It should be finished this year though. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe. Have a good day.